Hey, welcome to Beast Training. My name is Aiden Bierman, and today we are back with the real life tier list. And today we're going to be trying something new. We're going to be ranking the aesthetic bodybuilding poses. What are they still doing here? Run the ad. Beast Training clothing for the most affordable and comfiest clothing that will really bring out your muscles in the gym. This one is the classic Beast Training black tank top. If you like the full Beast Training logo, definitely go check this one out. Free shipping as well. All right, so we are back with the real life tier list like I mentioned, and I've already done 4 of these videos, but since I already ran through the whole body in terms of workouts, we're going to be doing something different today. We're going to be ranking aesthetic poses. First, I have to say huge shout out to David Witten for allowing me to use his videos in this video. As you will see, he is an amazing up-and-comer YouTuber, TikToker, Instagram reeler, whatever you want to say. And he's done bodybuilding poses in the past, and I really like them. It's gotten me interested in posing. So he's allowing me to use his content in this video. So huge thanks to him. His stuff will be in the description below. So I chose some random stuff from his videos as well as some classic bodybuilding poses, and we're going to rank 18 of those today. So the question you may be asking is, what are these going to be based on? My opinion, jackass. This stuff is going to be based on how I think it looks, say the muscles and how well the pose utilizes them and stuff like that. Keep in mind, I am not basing how he's doing the pose. I'm basing the pose in general. He kills every single one, so the poses I don't like aren't anything against him. I just don't like the pose in general. So let's get started. Enough babbling. The first one is actually going to be a classic one. That's going to be most muscular. I'm about to throw this mic out the goddamn window. Apologies. I love the most muscular purely because of the amount of muscles it shows. You're showing off your entire front of your body, and you look absolutely shredded doing it. Who doesn't want to look shredded doing most muscular? Absolutely nobody. Let me tell you that. Absolutely nobody. A tier. Next up is going to be the Atlas. All right, I have to tell you, the Atlas is one of my all-time favorite poses. It looks incredible. It is cold. You can't tell me that you don't look absolutely badass doing the Atlas. Yes, it doesn't show off any muscles. That's why it's not an S tier. Spoilers. But it's showing off the traps, the rhomboids, those teres minor and major, all those shoulder blade muscles, as well as some shoulder and tricep. So, Atlas, I'm going to put A tier. A for Atlas. That laugh. The javelin. Also, one of my all-time favorite poses. Again, you can't tell me you don't look absolutely badass doing the javelin. Anyone that looks good doing the javelin looks clean. The javelin is a very clean pose. Looks good basically all the time. Like, how could you do the javelin wrong necessarily, right? Javelin, A tier. Next up is going to be the archer. Very similar to the javelin. The only difference is your hand position on the top and how your hand positioned on your straight arm is. I do like the archer, just not as much as the javelin. There's something about the javelin that is just different. The archer looks amazing though. You're getting that one flex in, you're getting your chest, as well as that straight arm showing off some of those tricep long head gains and those bicep gains. I'm gonna put archer B tier. Don't fall. You're not doing this to me this video. The kneeling cross. I don't like the kneeling cross at all. You are blocking too much of your body. Yes, you're showing off some of those forearm gains, I guess, but like, who gives a shit about forearm gains if you're not showing the rest of your body, right? This is personally my least favorite on this entire list. I'm just not a fan. It's not showing the shoulder very well. You're puffing out your chest a little bit, yes, but there's so many other poses that show off way more efficiently. D tier. The Apollo. Boy, do I love the Apollo. The Apollo. Jesus Christ. The Apollo is my favorite pose of all time. The Apollo is absolutely killer. Shows off the back, shows off your entire arm, And personally, the Apollo is perfect for the physique I'm going for because I care about my shoulders and my back. So the Apollo just hits all the boxes. The Apollo is just crazy, okay? Apollo, S tier, no doubt. Oh, I knew it was happening soon. God damn it.
Apollo S tier.
The Menser. This is the one, or one of them that you'll see in this video where I hate when the pose covers the face. It's not like I want to be looking at the face, but it does throw you off when the face is covered. I don't know how to explain that, but in my head, that's how it goes. Because when the hand's in front of the face, my eyes get drawn to that hand since the face isn't there. So it kind of goes away from what you want people to be looking at. But I don't hate the Menser as much as the kneeling cross. I think the Menser still does a good job of at least showing some muscles. So I'm going to put it C tier. Next up is going to be kind of a silly one. I'm so silly. Where did that come from, dude? Oh my God, my schizophrenia is coming in. The next one is the Thinker. This is more of a funny one, but I think it still kind of does a good job of showing certain muscles. Of course, there's the statues that are in this pose. I don't know who the statues are of. I don't remember. I would say it's a pretty average pose, let's be honest. It shows enough, but it's more comical than anything. I'm going to put it B tier. All right, next up is going to be an absolute classic. Everyone's been doing it since they're like 1 year old. Is going to be the front double biceps, also known as the flex. I don't know why professionally this is so complicated. It's just the flex, dude. But front double biceps, absolute classic. Like I said, you've been flexing since you were like 1 year old. Since it is a classic and it gets the point across very well, shows off the entire front of the body, I'm going to put it in A tier. Next up is going to be kneeling reach. I don't like kneeling poses very much. I'm going to be honest here. But the kneeling reach is a little bit different because it is contracting your core. You're getting a really good stretch. It's showing off your lats, showing off your arms. And it also looks badass since there's something that could be there. Like an edit would look absolutely stupid with this. So I'm going to put kneeling reach B just because I'm not a fan of kneeling poses. The next one is going to be Mjolnir. I'm not sure if David made this up. I don't know where he got it, but I'll tell you this. As a Marvel fan, as a mythology fan, this pose has me going nuts. I need to learn how to do this one. This is my next journey here. Mjolnir. Shows off the back, shows off the triceps, shows off some of the bicep in the other arm. Dude, you just look sick. This is probably the most badass pose on the list. We're going to start it on B tier. It does a good job, but not as good as of a job as showing off the muscles as these ones. It does look absolutely killer, so that might go up to A in a second. I'm not sure. The side chest. I know this one's going to give me some crap. I'm going to get some hate for this one. But I'm not a fan of the side chest. I know it's an absolute classic. However, anytime I see somebody in a side chest pose, it looks awkward. Tell me you look at this picture and this dude looks comfortable. No, he looks like he doesn't want to be there and he's straining. It's very strange. I have never been a fan of the side chest. I think there's better poses that show off the arm and the chest, as well as the thigh for that matter, if you're including the thigh in this. So in general, I'm not a fan of the side chest. I'm really not. It looks like you have to take a shit. I'm going to go C. All right, next up is again one of my all-time classics, one of my all-time favorites, and that's the crucifix. The crucifix just makes you feel like a god when you're doing it. Very simple, which is a plus. And it shows off a great majority of your front muscles. Absolute killer, as well as your lats. Of course, the crucifix is kind of meant to show off your lats, but you can see all the muscles you need to from the front. I don't think there's a debate here. I think crucifix is an all-time S tier. Next up is going to be another all-time classic in the lat spread. I think the lat spread is gaining popularity very quickly. I think it's becoming one of the most popular poses purely because of memes. A little story time here. Sit down, kids. It's time for daddy to tell a story. I was at a party, right? I know. Weightlifter, absolute dork, goes to a party. Cool. I don't want to hear it. We were having a lat spread competition. I don't know why or how it even came up, but lat spreading has just become kind of popular recently. And I think that's for a good reason, because it is cool, but it is very difficult to master. Lat spreading is definitely one of the hardest. It looks simple, but it's very difficult to get correct. It does show off your lats very well, those back gains, but it doesn't show off very much else. So for that, I'm gonna put it in B. Next up is gonna be the kneeling mantis. Here's another one of those kneeling poses. And this one I'm not that much of a fan of, purely because you're covering so much of your body while doing it. You're showing off that tricep and that shoulder in your forearm, but you're missing out on bicep, back, chest, core. So it's great for an arm pose, a purely arm pose, but there's other poses that incorporate your arms as well as those other muscles. So I'm gonna put kneeling mantis C. Next up is the Llegrata. I'm assuming Llegrata, I don't know how to pronounce it, don't kill me. To me, this one is kind of a mix of Atlas and crucifix. I don't know why, but in my small little brain, that's what it says. I look at it and say, this was a baby of crucifix and Atlas. I do really like it though. Keep that in mind. I'm a fan of it. It looks really cool, shows off a lot of muscles, and it's not that common. You don't see it very often, so I feel like if someone could pull it off, it would be awesome. So I'm gonna actually move Mjolnir up to A tier, and I'm gonna move Llegrata, do not fall on me. I'm gonna put Llegrata in B. Nope, good try though. Next up is gonna be the Hydra. Here's another kneeling one that is very interesting. I don't know how to put this in words, but there's something off about it. I think what it is that one of your arms is just straight up not there. One of your arms is going away from where the camera would be and just putting up that little hand thing, the little thing up there. It looks really cool, but again, since you are sideways towards the camera, you're not hitting very many muscles besides the arm ones. I'm gonna put Hydra C tier. And finally, last and least is going to be the Grieving Icarus. Again, these poses with the hand blocking. I don't get it. Are you like some subconscious 14-year-old on Instagram? Okay, we're bodybuilders here. We're supposed to be egotistical, not self-conscious. Even though that kind of goes hand in hand, but you know what I mean. I'm just not a fan of these hand blocking ones. My brain immediately goes to the hand. I don't get it. The Grieving Icarus does show off a lot of body parts, but it's that damn hand, man. It's D tier. All right, so this is my tier list of aesthetic poses. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'm happy with it, to be honest. I'm not gonna move anything around. So let me know in the comments what your favorite pose is. Let me know if there's anything you would change. Be sure to go down into the description and follow David Witten on everything. Thank you again for letting me use this stuff. You absolutely kill the poses. Keep it up. Be sure to go to beasttrainingclothing.com to go pick up some sweet clothing that you could use in the gym. Again, super affordable, super comfy. We'll definitely get the job done for you at a discounted price and free shipping. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe to the channel as well to keep up to date with these comedy-based workout videos. That being said, remember to embrace chaos and release your beast.